Good evening, everybody. How are we all getting on today? And I have just realised I've not got this stream in 4K. Oh god, it's been a long day. I will remember to do that. I noticed last night the streams were not coming through in 4K, and I will have to fix that. We'll make sure that's done for the next stream. I can't go back and change that once the stream has started, unfortunately. But welcome back, one and all. Welcome back to a little bit of F1 2025. Where did we leave things off last time out? Oh, we know where we left things off last time out. We signed David Coulthard for next season. We signed Pierre Gasly for next season as well. It's exactly where we left things off. Fantastic. So with all that in mind, we can crack on with things tonight. We've got two important races. We've got COTA, we've got Mexico. Chris agreeing that COTA is a fantastic circuit. I love COTA. It's very good indeed. And we have some developments that we can do. Yes, there is, and we have cash. We can do some developments. Let's do some intercooler developments here. We'll get them for Brazil. We're probably going to start slowing down powertrain developments because we are changing PUs for next season. With all that, what I am going to quickly do is make sure those settings did change from the last stream. Yes, they are. We're up to 100 difficulty. Fantastic. The car is right there. One other thing I do want to check actually is our car's current performance. Has that updated yet, or will it be after the race? Progress history. It has updated, yes. So, with all that in mind, Blakely should be out qualifying the Hasses. Coulthard should be up there with Alpine and VCarb. Excellent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split it tonight, and I'm going to go in the interest of fairness. First race, we're going to go with Blakely, who's now a 67 rated, a whopping 67 rated. We're going to go with Blakely for the first race today. Second race, we will go with Coulthard when we hit COTA in the second outing. Exciting times. But I hope you guys are good. I hope you've all had a good week. And I hope you're ready to kick back, relax, and chill out. Watch some F1 25 tonight. We're close to the end of the season, as we can see. 5 rounds left. Yes. Well, after this, 4 rounds after this stream, so we'll stream it next week. We'll round out season 1 in my team. Then we'll build next season. We probably won't go straight into next season. We'll probably do some online play to start things off with. We will look at maybe bringing you guys in. We'll do some competitive racing. And we've got a wet COTA for the main race. Exciting times. Exciting times. So yeah, we'll talk about that when we get round to it, what we're going to do for the next few weeks on the channel, essentially all things F1 25 considered. But as it is, let's just go and harvest some points first of all with Blakely, get some resource points, and we'll crack on with this COTA race. It's going to be wet for the race. It's going to start wet as well. It's going to be very interesting how we can perform it. I don't know what this car is actually going to be like in the wet. Were we wet at Canada perhaps? I think it was a wet Canada. Been a great day today. Been watching the practice sessions. It didn't disappoint. I've not watched them yet. I'm going to watch the highlights when I get into bed tonight. It's been a very busy day at 10 to. So yeah, I've literally not seen any television, unfortunately. But I did see a couple of the updates. Leclerc, if I don't want to spoil it in case anybody's like me and they're going to watch it later, but the update for Leclerc and what happened there. Very interesting indeed. So yeah, I'll watch the highlights when I get into bed. I have got them recorded to catch up with. Exciting times. It's going to be a good Grand Prix this weekend as well. Hoping Fernando Alonso can have a good weekend. He typically goes quite well around Singapore, so fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's going to be a good weekend for racing. I think it will be. It's MotoGP this weekend as well, actually. Yes. Oh, what happened there? Did we just skip everything? Oh crap, I've only done one practice session, I've skipped them all. I don't know what button I pushed there, I was too busy talking with you guys. Oh well, minimal resource points harvested this weekend. Car setup, let's get that custom setup on. It's going to be difficult actually because we're starting the race wet. But it's the only setup I've got and it's a dry COTA setup. We're just going to roll with it, roll the dice and see where we end up at the end of the day. Let some time pass, we'll see, get some cars on the track and see what kind of time we can set. Oh, the cars are already on the track. Where are they right now? If I come out, I should come out behind Bortoletto and Liam Lawson. They're just coming around to the pit straight, so Let's do that. Get some space on the track. We'll come out in a flying lap as usual. I'm not bothered about the warm-up lap. The AI typically do a better job than we do anyway. There is Bortoletto in front of us. They're all going to be coming in now, which is all good as far as I'm concerned. Harvest that battery around to the start-finish line. No point wasting it on a warm-up lap. Drop the arms down off my chair. Whoa. Come on, Yuki. 5-place grid penalty.
Mind that front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Why is this so feisty to start for qualifying? Jeez, oh. So we've collided with Yuki Tsunoda, we've collided with Bortoletto. We've lost half of our front wing already. Feisty start to it. But we'll push on, we'll see what kind of time we get. We have got a 5-place grid penalty. Depending on where we qualify, it might be a back of the grid start, it might be a new power unit, silver lining and all that. Ooh. Eee. Nice and tight to the apex there, get the car rotated round, perfect. What's going on, Mikey B? I hope you're good, my friend. I hope you've had a good day. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the weekend. Well, that wasn't even Bortoletto, that was Hulkenberg. Maybe he was pissed off we never gave him the contract that he wanted for next season. Oh well. Oh, we're only getting one lap in as well. We came out too late. I've messed up. Hey, P18. Starting back of the grid. New power unit, anybody? New power unit. Everybody wants that track placement, 100%. I'll chance getting out for another set. We've only got one set of soft tyres. Is this a sprint race then? Yes, it is. It's a sprint race. That's okay. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Let's just go with it, right? Let's just go with it. Why did I not notice that was a sprint race again? Well, it's going to be a long weekend. It's going to be a long weekend. Double quota. Double quota.
That's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend.
And Mexico. Right, how far down are we? Coulthard qualified 15th, so that is a good sign for the car progress. Coulthard by himself qualified P15. We were P19, 5-place grid penalty. We're going to be starting back of the grid. Yeah. Yeah. Are we using Ferrari engine? Not right now. We have a Renault engine installed right now. We tried to save some money at the start of the season and it's hurt us quite a lot. We will be using a Ferrari engine from next season, however. I think that's a must. We are so down on power. It's painful. So yes, from next season we will be using a Ferrari PU. What's going on, West? I hope you're good, my friend. I hope you are well. Welcome in. Settle yourself in for the night. Double quota. We've got a sprint race, we've got the full race, and then we've got Mexico. Ooh, a Renault engine. Yeah, I went with the Renault engine. I worked for Renault for 10 years, so I kind of showed a bit of loyalty, but more the fact that it was 1.8 million to get the Renault engine, and I think the next best engine was around about 2.2 or 2.4. We went a little bit tight. We went a little bit tight to start the season off. Tried to save some pennies, and it's cost us. It really has. But yeah, we've not done that yet, Mikey. We'll do that for next season. We will have a Renault. We will get rid of the Renault PU. We will have the Ferrari PU. Is it any better?
So it's all about speed in today's
Arguably, it's faster. That's what's more important.
And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon, the First Lady of World Motorsports, Naomi Schiff.
I haven't watched an F1 for some time, but they always had shit engines. They did. After Alonso's...
Not what we're aiming for. See if you can make up a few places at the start.
Yeah, no shit. After Alonso's championship win, they did start to go downhill, yeah. And next season... Next season, Alpine are using a bloody Mercedes engine as well, which is ironic. Can we tuck up the inside of Falkenberg? Nope. Hulkenberg totally blocked us off there. All that experience blocking us off, but we can stick it right up the inside. Try and tuck in behind Coulthard. Yes, we can. A little bit of ERS. Keep it on the white line. Perfect. Right behind Coulthard. Good start to the race. Dirty air, however. Yeah, we're going to have to manage that dirty air. It's very... Ooh. Very dirty indeed. Coulthard back end sliding at his vehicle in front of us just there as well. But overall, good start. P14, P15 for the team. Don't mind that at all. And we're braking much later than the AI here as well. Somebody trying to stick it up the inside. I don't know who that was, but we just managed to give them enough space. Good times. No front wing damage. Yeah, bit of an abnormality here now, isn't it? 10-10 up the front wing damage. Turn 1, turn 2. So it's been a good clean start to the race right here. Happy days. My biggest fear though is managing this dirty air. And then when we go through to the main race, it's going to be a wet one. So with any luck, why did Coulthard brake on the apex of that corner? With any luck, on a wet Kota, we can get through turn 1 with a front wing as well.
Okay,
Totally bogged down coming out that corner just there, not ideal. And there's where the power unit really comes into play. Or doesn't, in this case. And yes, another thing actually we should point out, we have once again upped the AI difficulty, now running at 100 difficulty. Back end of Behrman's car slipped out there as well, so it's not just us that are struggling. So why don't we get the traction coming out of the hairpins like we were getting coming out of the hairpin, or over the bridge, sorry, at Singapore? Because we had fantastic traction in the last stream. Send it. Yes. Very risky overtake there, but we had to take the chance. You could see the door was open. Fortunately, Behrman looked across and seen us absolutely sending it into the corner. Just call us Daniel Kvyat because we torpedoed right up the inside of those guys right there. Well worth it. I love a bit of dirty air in a double header. Hell yeah. Especially on a Friday night, right? Come on. Keep making a mistake at that corner. Gonna have to figure out a way of doing this hairpin because I'm not getting the traction I need coming out of it. A little bit better that time, but still not ideal. Look at that difference, it's insane.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Same corner. Perfect. That's our overtaking spot for this weekend. Oh, they've raised the profile of that red and white curb just on that last straight there and right there. It's a lot more bumpier as you go over them. Probably took it last corner at Singapore, straighten in the exit. Yeah. Easier said than done, because this car doesn't rotate particularly well. That was a good middle sector there, I like that. Or good S's, should we say, not middle sector. We're just about to come up to the middle sector. Try a little bit of a later turn in. Yeah, that seems to have worked a little bit better there, but we're still 7 tenths to Behrman behind. Watch how quickly he closes up. If he closes up. No, we got a good launch, so that did work. That did work. I'm only good at that corner when I'm dive bombing someone. God. I think we're starting to pick up some dirty air as well from Albon in front. What was that, about 1.5 seconds? Definitely picking up some of his dirty air. The car didn't like coming through just there.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by.
Going to be a breeze for
1.8
you
seconds.
down the line when you have a car on par with the rest of them. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Just the difficulties with having literally the worst PU on the grid. But hey, it's good to make it challenging, right? And it has been a bloody challenging season this season. West's on Tokyo Extreme Racer tonight, I see.
Tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh, somebody just spun off there. Who was that? Lewis Hamilton. I was going to call him the Ham Dog.
Green flag.
Totally threw me off for the exit out of that corner, and I've got a fucking itch on my neck I can't get rid of. You'll be walking over them with all the practice in a subcar car. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you can't get good in a good car, if you can't get good in a bad car, you don't deserve to be in a good car. That's the way I see it. You're showing your friend the skill tree. Wicked. You've already completed that game. I just don't think it's one I'm going to be entertaining. I didn't like the footage I've seen of it so far. I don't think it's a game for me. But good for those who are playing it. Good to have plenty of new games out there. Whoa! What's these back tyres looking like? 25%, and we lost that much grip already. Yeah, front end grip as well, and back end grip. Wow. This wet race is going to be a good time. Front end going away there again. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. We're completely bogged down here in 13th. We're not progressing forward any. I'm struggling to fight these guys off behind. 6 tenths to Behrman. He'll probably pass us down this straight. Here he comes. Gonna have to late break it. I am here. Push you wide. Try and give Coulthard a bit of a opportunity to close in on you. Nope, Coulthard dropped a place to Hulkenberg. Fantastic. Topic of discussion for tonight's stream, actually. A side topic, like we were doing with biscuits and whatnot. I need to go and buy a new phone tomorrow. My phone stopped working today. It doesn't no longer recognise a SIM card. Samsung S23 Pro. What phone is everybody using? I'm an Android guy. Don't like iPhones. give me suggestions. What should I be looking at? I'm probably going to be getting a 25 Ultra, S25 Ultra, but I'm open to listening to alternatives because I've used Samsung for years now. It's always interesting trying new things. That's what she said. But yeah, give me some suggestions of phones to look at, preferably Android. I also looked, what did I look at this week? The Xiaomi 17 Pro. I know it's Chinese and it's a Chinese operating system, but it looks pretty damn good. But we can't get it here, so that's not even on the radar. .5 to Hulkenberg, that's all good. S10 Plus doing the same thing. I just took it out the SIM card and reseated it. Tried that already, reset the phone, cleaned the phone out. And honestly, I wasn't even interested in buying a new phone. I only buy a phone when my phone breaks. A lock up there, that wasn't good. I'm not an iPhone guy, I don't like iPhones. I almost bought an iPhone a couple of years ago and I took myself off the cliff from buying, I think it was like a 14 or a 15 or whatever it was. I'm glad I didn't. I'm not an iPhone person. I like my Samsungs. And I'm not a contract guy either. I'm SIM only, I just buy phones because again, you just get robbed paying for contracts. It's insane. We're totally stuck in no man's land here, guys. We're not catching anyone, we're not getting caught by anyone. I don't think we're getting caught by anyone anyway.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 5.0 seconds.
We can keep an eye on it, but there's not much we can do about it, I'm afraid. I think they're growing a tenth or two per lap. What about the new Google Pixel? My only reservation with the Google phones is it doesn't run a strict Android system. It runs like a Google interface, if I read right.
Caution.
It's like buying a Chromebook when you've had a laptop. That's the way I kind of look at it. I don't know if I would like a Google phone. I don't know. I might need to go and have a look at one working in the shop to see. What's important for me? A good screen, good quality, and a good camera, because I like taking pictures and videos when I'm out on my bike and stuff. Come on, 1.1 to Bearman. We can keep that DRS gap open. I'd be very happy. Contracts just have your pants down? Absolutely. It wasn't until I actually broke down a contract, maybe about 6 or 7 years ago was the last time I actually had one, and you actually realise how much you actually pay on top of what a phone would actually just cost you than a basic ass SIM card. And I don't even pay for my SIM card because it comes with our internet package. It's insane. I think I worked it out for the last Samsung contract I had. I was paying £900 on top of what the phone was actually worth, and it's bonkers. I think the last time I actually physically went to look for a phone was when the Samsung Fold came out. And to buy that, it was like £1,800. I was like, I'm not paying £1,800 for a phone that I'm going to break at some point. Especially not when it's strapped to the front of my motorbike handlebar. I can't do that. Two laps. Well, a lap and a bit. Oh, I cannot get that corner right, and that's us off the track. Tyre temps were alright there. Yeah, tyres are gone. 8/10 to Bearman. We need to get that gap open for the back straight, or it's going to be a fight for that last lap. Good, pulled it out there. 12th place isn't bad considering where we started. Oh, he's closer. Who's ready for elbows out into this next turn at the end of the straight? Try and see the DRS, enable that not DRS, sorry, the ERS, and use that a little bit later on. But here he comes, stick it to the left, push him to the right, box him out into the corner. Don't let him have a switchback. Perfect. Excellent. This corner here gives me so much trouble. Them have deteriorated tyres. Charles Leclerc with the win. Is the writing on the wall for this weekend? Probably not. At least it's not Tsunoda, yeah. Our unofficial third driver for next season, because I feel sorry for how much we've screwed over his season this year. Whoa, we're locked up, no! Plenty of space, we're good, we're good, we're good. That wasn't the worst race, wasn't the most exciting though. Quotas are usually a lot more exciting than that. You're on iPhone 17 Pro Max too. Yeesh. So that's Mikey. Oh, we got driver of the day. Wicked. Mikey and Chris are both on... Did I read that right? Yeah, Mikey and Chris are both on the 17 Pro. I just don't know if I can do an iPhone. I really don't think I could do it.
That wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekekend. We've got
Samsung S22 Ultra. It's a 25 Ultra now. Like iPhone, to just keep churning out new phone every other month, it feels like. Google Pixel, I might take a look at that because the cameras are very good on the Google Pixel, and I believe the battery life is very good as well. Again, that's quite important when I'm on the road. Contracts are crazy prices, buy them outright. Yeah, job done, job was done indeed. Oh, arduous circumstances though, and that wet race is starting to give a little bit of fear. Stick to what you're comfortable with. Oh, absolutely. I could go and buy an iPhone and absolutely hate it by next week, try and have to sell it and then go back to buy another Samsung. I'm not down for that. That's why I'm not a big creature of change. Right, are these both brand new? They are both brand new. Let's actually watch the track, get some rubber down on the track. Hadger and Sainz out so far, Albon, Hulkenberg, Norris, Bortoletto. Right, those guys are rotating round now. I'll let Norris come round the second to last corner, then I'll set my exit. He's just coming round third to last, coming up to second to last. Yeah, we'll take our exit at this point, give us a nice clear track in front of us. Oh no, have I got the correct setup on? I don't know if this carries over for the sprint race. Yes it does, that's fine. Right, here we go. Go to track, park firmware rails, flying lap. There's a new model every week. It is. It's ridiculous how they churn out, you know, new models of phones and stuff like that. I know it's modern culture, but it's just constant. Hopefully we can keep our front wing this qualifying lap, and we don't get somebody just needlessly cutting over in front of us.
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
That'll happen when you've not set a fucking lap, you idiot. Come on, let's put a good lap in here with Blakely. Said no one ever. Let's give it our best shot. Oh yeah, we've actually got grip with these tyres, I forgot. Ooh, that was a little bit sketchy around there. Rotation is not good around that corner. Whoa! Big snap from the back end. I've used all my deployment, no. P16, jeez. At least we're up there. 100% difficulty now, that's good. At least we're up there though. The car feels a bit more competitive now. Coulthard's up there as well, which is a big bonus. Where is Coulthard? Oh, he's... I spoke too soon, he's not up there, he's down in 21st. That's not a representative time for Coulthard. Last time I was looking at a phone, did research on other options each Samsung had. I like to get the best I can with the most features. Yeah, makes sense. Being on iPhone that long, the thought of switching to Android makes you feel sick. It is, it's creature of habit kind of material, isn't it? You don't want that change. Most of the time it's a minor difference that your average person would never be able to notice. Exactly that. Exactly that. It's just rinse, repeat, new model. Look, it's got a different shaped surround bezel or something like that. Yeah. Right, P17, we've dropped one place there. Hadger put in a second lap and went faster. I'm not happy about coming out with no one else on track in front of me though. There's Hadger just came out for a third lap. There we go, that's everybody coming out now. Let's get out on the track. Hopefully we can stay behind somebody and get a toe up the back straight, because we could do with it, and it looks like we are near nobody. Not always a bad thing.
Been pushed down to P17.
No dirty air's not a bad thing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a little bit quicker this time. Don't know where it can be quicker, but we need to be quicker. And it's not there. God, we're down half a second. That's not good. We're going to have to take a risk somewhere. Made back 2/10, that's not too bad. I'm going to try braking a little bit later here, get the car swung round quicker. Still not getting a launch out of that. We are better though. I mean, we're a lot better. Look how much time we're making up coming straight off of that. We're back neutral. That's the problem, we're back neutral. We'd be up about half a second from our last lap if I hadn't made that mistake into turn one. Six tenths we made up there. Could have been about 1.1 ideally. P15, we'll take it, we'll take it. That's probably our pace realistically. Without that mistake into turn one on that second out, and we would have been about a second positive. A second positive would have qualified us, well, put 4 tenths on top of that time. 1.2, yeah, probably up there touching Carlos Sainz. Wouldn't have been a bad one. David Coulthard P19 though. We needed more out of DC there. We needed more. We needed more. You were on, wasn't the iPhone 15 titanium, so that it would be more robust and not being damaged? Yeah, they say that every year, and it's got the softest screen any phone has ever had. The iPhone screens are just shocking. It's probably the biggest reason I stay away from them. Here's an actual fact for you. The last iPhone I had was the iPhone, either it was a 3GS or a 4GS, whichever one done the 3GS. That was the last iPhone I had. God, that must have been 2009 maybe? Yeah, probably around about 2009. 2009, 2010 kind of time. The last time I had an iPhone. Since then it was, what phones did I have? I had like a 3D phone. I don't remember what that was. What was that? Is it an LTC maybe? Like a 3D phone back in the day. Samsung's. I had a Nokia when they came back with a phone that kind of slid open to a QWERTY keyboard.
Well, you don't need me to remind
I had
you
a
that
Huawei.
Formula One is now so beloved in the United States that
And
we
then, yeah,
race
it's just
there
been
3
Samsungs
times
for
a
me.
year. But let's give. So I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about this.
Some amount of phones. Some amount of phones was churned through, right? Anyway,
Okay, here we go.
enough
I
talk
know
about
what you can
phones.
do.
Oh, it's a
Don't
double
let me
wet
down.
here. Oh, this is going to be one hell of a tough race, I think. I switched to Samsung because it was cheaper and I couldn't afford a newer iPhone to play Pokemon Go. That's wild. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Double wet tyres as well, and we have got a dry car setup. It's going to be a tough one, guys.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Just what I wanted to hear. We're going to lose power. Yep, that's brave. Can't stick it around outside there. Whoa. Jesus. Can literally apply no throttle here. I'm up in 5th gear when we should be in like 2nd or 3rd. Oh. Don't lock the wheels. There we go, now we've got grip. Let's push. This is the wettest race I think I've ever raced in. Certainly on this game, but I don't remember the last race I raced that was quite this wet, and that's a very tricky braking zone and even harder traction zone coming out that corner. Oh god, what, we've got 28 laps of this. This is going to be fun. Wow. Whoa, whoa. Touch the curb. Don't do that. You haven't used full wets yet. In this game, I think we used them at Canada. We did do one wet race this season. I think it was Canada. We've actually been very lucky this year on the calendar.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Dry car setup as well. All the excuses are going to come out the bag very soon. But yes, we've not used the wet tyres, sorry, all too much this season. We've been very lucky with this calendar. We've not had many wet races. And ironically, in the wet, we've got the traction out of that corner. Good times, good times. At least there's no DRS. Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that we can just blast our full battery charge down the straight, it's going to keep us in the points, I think. As long as we don't get undercut, I think that's probably the biggest risk for us right now, is getting undercut. So we're going to have to be very clever with our time we decide to pit. Come on, turn around, get a bit of grip. There we go, I can get on the throttle again. We're going to have to be clever with how we pit in this race. Massive understeer. Just to make sure we don't get undercut. Wow, there's just no front end in this at all. That was our best lap though. And we lock up. Keep it in third, try and get some early traction. We do. Good times. Whoa, back end starting to slide already. That car completely snapped at me just there. It doesn't like going left to right very quickly in a wet. Jeez. Get it straightened up before we put any power down. Wet weather at least giving you the knowledge what to work on. Yes. Everything, but biggest thing for us is power. Power and front end is what this car's never had. And it's what this car so desperately needs. Because we just get murked so often we get done. I mean, we've seen it in the sprint race how much pace we just didn't have or how much speed we didn't have up the main straight there at Kota. And it's something we've experienced all season. And then front end, you can see that corner there. Yes, it's wet, but if we cast our minds all the way back to Suzuka coming around the spoon, we had nothing. The car just wouldn't grip up. And there was quite a few corners this season. Austria, turn one at Austria, we had no front end at all. Maggots, Beckett's into Cops, no front end. Front end definitely needs work done. But the biggest thing's power.
I definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer.
You don't say.
The track's drying. We might be in a position to change soon.
I don't think we are. What's our tyre temp say? Yeah, the tyres aren't exceeding temperature. We're not going to be on inters. I don't think so. Saying that, felt like there was more grip coming through there. Yeah, we didn't feel too bad there. But the tyre temperature, 60 degrees, perfect temperature for the wet tyres. We won't be coming off of these, I don't think. Or if we do, it'll be onto another set of wets. Just look at the track, you can see how much standing water's sitting there. Come on, there we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoa, get off the curbs. That's going to hurt us. Man, these tyres are so unpredictable.
Tyre condition still looking good.
So unpredictable with these tyres. Tuck it in nicely.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 5.5 seconds.
Sainz is quicker than Alonso. He's right on our tail here. Third gear's the way to get out that corner. That's better. Let's tuck it over here. Don't give anybody a bit of slipstream. So it's third gear to come out of that corner. We've got a lot more traction in the wet, that is, at least. Don't do it in the dry. That probably doesn't work. Rotate round, you son of a gun. Whoa. Nice and easy. Gently around there. Oh crap. It's a shame though, because that's probably one of the favourite big corners of the season. I really like that corner there for Kota. Got to keep Sainz behind. With Constructors 5th place. Yeah, Albon's just ahead as well. That's absolutely brilliant observation you just made there. We will have to keep Sainz behind us at all costs. What are they? Was it 13 points Williams are ahead of us in the Constructors? So that's an awesome shout. Good memory on you there. That was Chris, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Good memory on you there. We will have to try our best to either stop Sainz getting points, and more importantly keep him behind us. Any gain's going to be a good gain. I don't know what points they scored in the sprint race though, that's the only problem. Hopefully none. Get round on the power nice and early. Yes, that's much better. I kind of need Coulthard up here with it though. I don't know why he's nowhere to be seen. He qualified crap, but he couldn't be making some progress. I don't even see him on the minimap. But there's a Ferrari all the way back there. That's bizarre. There's Coulthard there behind whatever Ferrari that is. Too busy watching the minimap. Tried to take a different line from Sainz there to cut him off. I think Leclerc's first, so Hamilton all the way at the back of the grid. Whoa! Touch the curb. God, this is quite easily the most difficult race we've had this season. Quite easily. A McLaren's in last place. Oh. So that must be time penalties surely for components. Ah, bad exit. Sainz in the right hand mirror. Just push him across the track here a bit. Nice. Nice job. Where is he? Just there. That's good.
And gap to the car in front, 8.1 seconds.
So we've got wet speed. We have got wet speed. Wet weather speed. Back end sticking out there. We have got wet weather speed where we can keep up with people on the main straight. So it's surely it's not just a DRS issue. In fairness, we have got a dry weather setup, so we've probably got the downforce to make us go wet. Make us go fast in the wet. My God, I can barely speak tonight, guys. I do apologise. With the dry weather setup, we must have the aero downforce for us to be fast on these straights for a change. Somewhere typically that we're just not fast at all. Really going to have to try and harvest some battery this lap. We used it all there. Tyre temps are starting to come up now. Whoa. Right, Carlos, what have you got for us this lap? I feel like it's just going to be 20 laps of this now. And then throw in a pit stop as well. Going to have to park this on the apex. He looked to the left, switched back to the right. Is Carlos going to be as frustrated as Yuki Tsunoda? Probably not. At least Tsunoda would get past us, then we just dive bombed him into every corner. Carlos just can't get his nose in front. Although he's quick there. And we're not. Pin him into the corner there, in the left mirror.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Right, so what does this do for pit strategies then? I don't think we can pit, can we?
Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy.
Inters? Yeah.
Okay, copy that.
Oh, I freaking hate delta times.
Could be time to come in for a fresh set of boots. We're seeing a lot less spray at this point, and opinion here on the pit wall is that we'll probably be okay on the intermediates. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
So frustrating to match a delta time. Like, how slow do I need to be going here? Come on.
Radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain.
Big nice dry line. Yeah, we are getting a dry line now, it's good. So we are drying up. We're going to come in for inters, aren't we? And I just realised that I'm not harvesting any ERS here. Yeah, we're coming in for inters. Is everybody else? Yes, they are. So it's the right call. Oh, this is going to be a
Okay, one stop to
fucking
go.
wrong,
One stop
wrong
to
race.
Strategy. David's coming in for his stop now.
I do think though we'll be back in for wet tyres. I think the wets will be back on.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
We got out ahead of, I forgot I was taking control there. We got out ahead of Sainz as well, which is huge. Oh, we do have grip now. Good call. Just keep the inters alive. I don't know how many times that line's turned out in this game, you know what I mean? Kind of don't want to destroy these inters either, I want to make them last. Where the hell is the safety car? There's there. Hopefully we can catch up the safety car and it comes in at the end of this lap we're just about to start. That would be ideal. Find nothing worse than sit behind a safety car. So much more grip now. Nice. Any luck? We get going at the end of this lap.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please.
I didn't even catch them to fall back. Come on, man. I'm literally having to deploy DRS. ERS, sorry, to catch up with the pack. Could have got Albon here. I think on the restart we should do alright. And Pierre, well, Pierre's racing for us next season. He's now signed his contract. Maybe Pierre wants to give us a little bump for next season. Safety car in this lap. I thought I was getting a penalty for colliding with Albon. Can't overtake till the start finish line. No, he's done us.
Okay, clear.
I thought about it, I thought against it.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus
Oh,
on
we've not got the
driving.
grip to catch him. Or the traction, sorry. Not worrying about the cars behind. Focusing in front. Want to get Albon here. Can we get him into the corner? Can we get him into our favourite corner? That'd be good. Late braking. Watch out for the torpedo. No, we're way too far back. We can't get that. Not enough grip there for to use ERS. Whoa! And a shitload of dirty air just there. Oh man, I think this is just going to be a train. Choo choo! All aboard! Train to the end of Kota. I think there's going to be maybe one more pit stop. So an undercut's probably going to be our best chance, because that's us out of touching distance here for Albon. Thought I was going to do the Kvyat, I did think about it. Starting to regret it now, because I don't think we're going to have a chance of catching Albon unless it is an undercut. What does our next pit strategy look like?
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
That's surprising. I would have thought we would be in for another stop. I wouldn't have thought these tyres would have went to the end.
The weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
And we've got Sainz all over the back of us as well now. Come on. There's more pace in this car. Come on. I know we're in Blakely's car, but there's more pace in this. Start taking a few more chances. They've done 2 tenths out of Albon around the double rights there. Too much speed into there. And we're not making up any ERS. Yep, Carlos, that's my corner. I actually wouldn't mind Fernando getting back in front of him, do you know that? I've just realised I've been in hot lap the whole time. Isn't that a silly thing to do?
Okay, gap ahead, 2.8 seconds.
Maybe just focus in on Sainz? Absolutely.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Yeah, that dry line's starting to disappear again. Weather.
It looks like the weather's going to dry up in about 5 minutes' time. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
And here comes Lewis Hamilton charging through. That's not a bad thing. So long as he doesn't charge through to come and get me. Why are we not harvesting any battery?
It looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Back to dries. I thought the dry lane was disappearing, or is that all of the wet disappearing off the track? The sky doesn't tell me we're going to have a dry track. But who am I to argue? As soon as DRS is confirmed, tyre temperatures will tell us. Yes, tyre temperatures are getting hot. Carcass is getting hot. As soon as yellow flag ahead, who's off?
Caution,
Please be
caution.
Albon.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Yes.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Oh, this would be the perfect point for some dry tyres.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Come on. Fucking hell.
Virtual safety car is ending.
We got absolutely... Oh, I don't know what happened there. Cancel. We got absolutely screwed there by the safety car. I mean, at least we got to harvest some battery back. That's a good sign. And Albon's out of the race. But 7 seconds to Gasly.
Green flag. Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
What is this race?
Turn the position immediately or we're going to get penalised.
I was ahead of Hamilton.
Safety car period.
I'm getting done over with safety cars in this race. I was ahead of Hamilton into turn 1. Oh my days. Weather.
Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Tyre update.
The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
I kind of want to risk going on dries. What's your thoughts? Do we make the gamble? Do we go and chuck on a set of dries? Because that track looks pretty dry. I'm going to do it.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
I'm taking a gamble. For mediums.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
If you do dries, do softly. Oh, oops. I went for mediums. Yeah, I've done mediums. Oh, now's where we make some money. This is where we make our money.
Seems to have been a problem attaching the left front wheel. We need to try and
That's a
put
dry
that
track,
hard
surely.
and finish this race strong.
Surely we've just finessed this. Yep, we've got grip. Have we got high speed grip? Oh yes we do. Oh my god, guys, we have finessed it.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to.
Yuki Tsunoda's just retired under a safety car. Mate, we've absolutely nailed it. We have absolutely nailed it. That was the perfect call. 10 laps on mediums, everybody still has to pit. Podium for Blakely, anyone? Still a bit sketchy there. What's our temperatures looking like? 74? It's on the cooler end, that's alright. How are we around here? Oh yeah. Absolutely perfect. What a call. Nobody else has picked again for for dries. I wish we could instruct Coulthard from this position to get in and get dries fitted. Right, we need to catch this pack as soon as possible then. Watch this traction. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy. We've absolutely finessed that call there.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety
You
car
guys are all
is in this
screwed.
lap. When the field accelerates, remember,
Watch me
there's
bin
no
it into the first
overtaking
turn and lose the
until
front
timing
wing.
line. Safety car in this lap.
What are we thinking? 3 or 4 cars into turn 1? Whoa, dirty here. Don't get too cocky.
Okay, clear.
So they still have grip then. But we got past pay to win, that's good. Now's where we should start making some money. We should have so much more grip over every single other person on this track.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this
Yes, I
energy.
know. Nice and clean. Hell yeah. Right, who have we got ahead? We've got Bearman, we've got Doohan ahead. We're getting
Okay, no
points.
issues with tyre wear for
We're
now.
getting points
Keep
today with
taking
Blakely. Good, good call. Surely the AI have to pit at the end of this lap. Bearman, back end of the car sliding coming out of the corner. Surely that's another signal. AI have to pit at the end of this lap. Choo choo. There everybody goes. Whoa.
Okay, David's in the pit lane. David in the pits.
Enjoy the pit train. Everybody stacking, queuing up on top of each other. For the first time this season, round 19, Blakely is leading legitimately a Grand Prix race in the 10-2 car. The worst car on the grid. The undoubtedly worst driver on the grid. 67 rated, Renault engine, god-awful car, god-awful talent of a driver is leading Kota and is going to set the fastest lap of the race. He's going to get a fastest lap of the race because we were going to be the first to cross the line with dry tyres. What a stat for Blakely. Are we going to win the race? 7-8 laps to go. 7 seconds to Leclerc. I don't think we're going to win the race. Just to lower everybody's expectations instantly. I don't think we're going to win the race. But we'll give it a fucking good effort. A podium for Blakely will be the best thing that boy will ever achieve in his life. A podium around Kota. With a fastest lap and at least one full lap led. Something he will tell his grandkids about. Blakely, fastest lap, legitimately, around Kota. Get in. But then reality strikes and Leclerc took 2 seconds out of us in that last lap. Can we block Leclerc? Perhaps. Even if it costs Blakely his driving licence, his race licence, he can surrender it for one win around Kota. But 3.2, that's 3.5 seconds now Leclerc's taken out of us. Here's half the deficit in a lap and a half. Yeah, we're not winning this race. We're not winning this race. If we could get a podium, I would be delighted. We've got 10 seconds in our back pocket to keep a podium. I think that would be a remarkable achievement. Two right there. Keeping my ERS. Oh, another fastest lap for Blakely. And there it goes to Leclerc. 2 fastest laps for Blakely. He can put that on his wall. He can print that off. Probably the best achievement of Formula 1 he's ever going to get. There's Hamilton. A 136 from over 139 I think it was with Blakely. The guys behind are so much faster. Elbows out. Do you know what? It might sound mad. I wouldn't mind Leclerc passing me here. And then start sitting behind him with DRS. We're not going to get it this lap. We just crossed the DRS line in front. We're not going to win the race, but if we could actually just sit in behind Leclerc with DRS, I wouldn't be mad at that. Watch how fast this Ferrari is. This is why I want the Ferrari PU for next year. Yes, he's got DRS, but that is a substantial...
Okay, lost the position, try to keep focused.
Did we do it? Did we do it? No! Sorry, that was on me. That was on me. I thought you would have seen us. I just want to keep up with you a little bit, Leclerc. I want your DRS for a couple of laps at least. Keep the wolves away. Oh, he's so much faster. DRS. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. That's all she wrote. We've had our glory with Blakely. 2 or 3 laps led around Kota, a couple of fastest laps, best pit stop in history, best strategy call in history, and that's it done. His career can now whittle out to nothing. He's probably never going to get another drive at the end of this season. He is out of the team, replaced by Pierre Gasly, but he has had his 15 minutes of fame, the glory, the grandkid storytelling moment, and he's out of here. And I'm talking so much nonsense, I'm missing every single apex through the S's at Kota. But from here on out, I think we're in a good spot. We're going to get solid points. A podium, I would really like to podium, but I've just realised how close Piastri, Verstappen, and that must be Hamilton behind are now. Or was it a Mercedes? Did I see that wrong? No, it's a Mercedes right behind it. It is Hamilton. Oh my god, he's up to 6th already. Nobody's getting a free pass now. Nobody's getting a free pass. You're going to have to fight these places off with me. Come on. 4 or 5 laps. Cannot believe Russell took half a second out of me through the S's. Jeez, we're slow as hell. And here goes George. What way is he going to go? We'll park in the middle of the track. We'll box him in here. We're going to do the exact same thing we've done to Leclerc. Stick it up the inside, at least try and fight for it a little bit. If that's what we've got to do every lap, if that's what we've got to do, we'll do it. I am very scared for the next pack straight though, because every single front running car behind us will have DRS. I might need to play some games here. No! Yeah, there goes the race, guys. They must have took about 15 seconds out of me in a matter of laps. It's not even funny. Oh, I can feel the podium slipping away from young Lewis Blakely. Piastri and Verstappen behind, the writing's on the wall. Hamilton just behind those guys as well. I don't even think we're going to get a top 5. And that looks like Tsunoda just coming round there as well. Whoa. And Lando Norris. God almighty, man. They're right on us. 3 laps. Can we hold anyone? Can we hold any of them off? George drifting? Yes, he was. He's having to push so hard because he's got Blakely behind. He's seen the talent this young man's got.
Try to stay with
Sorry,
it.
Oscar.
Make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
I really want this podium. That was the most hyper-aggressive defensive move you're ever going to see. Oh my god, I did not think that was going to work, and it did. Torpedo time! That's my new thing now. It's torpedo time. Sorry, Daniel Kvyat. It's ours now. I wish I could make a custom sticker. It's torpedo time. That might be something to do for the custom livery for next season. Back wing. Around the front of the halo. Screw your, it's hammer time, it's torpedo time. Send it into the corner. It's torpedo time. I had to go wide. No! No! Torpedo time's overrated anyway. Destroyer, mate, if you've only just tuned in, what a race you have missed. First sprint race was a bit meh. This race, elite. And I've not got DRS. There goes the ham dog. No! Anybody smelling torpedo time? It's torpedo time. Didn't work again. But that's the man we've got to keep behind. It is Carlos Sainz. What a fall from grace. We knew it was coming, it's fine. But we've got to keep Sainz behind us for the constructors. Don't think about the guys in front, that's gone. We knew that wasn't going to happen. We knew we had our 2 laps of glory with Blakely. That's our focus right there.
Okay, this is your final lap.
Final lap.
Of the race.
Torpedo time in full effect. Oh, he's on hard tyres as well. Why would he select hard tyres that late in the race? What was it, 7 or 8 laps or something? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to give him track position. Torpedo! Way too late. I might have just screwed it all. No! I've screwed it up, guys. I've screwed it. No! There's always the last torpedo action up ahead here. Oh, how quickly reality hits, right? Yeah, reality comes at you fast, doesn't it?
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Look, we knew we were going to win that race. We had a fantastic strategy. No Queen, no rewinds, we're done. Fantastic strategy. We came off the inters onto the mediums at the perfect point. We've just not got the pace in the car. We knew that was always going to happen, but to fall back as quickly and as hard as we did, it's not good. It's not a good look for the team. It's not good for Blakely. But he got his 2 laps of glory, he got his 2 fastest laps, led 3 full laps of quota. I think it was 3, it might have been 4. That's the story of his grandkids, because he's out of here at the next end of the season. He's probably never going to get another drive as well. So that's now done. But we failed to hold Sainz behind.
Who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Oh my god, I couldn't understand that. Why were we 10th place? It adds together sprint race and the normal race. I hate that. We were 8th, Coulthard 12th, so we have got the performance now. Coulthard up in 12th. It's a good sign. Lewis driver of the day. Yeah. I don't quite agree with that myself. But for the standings, Coulthard firmly in 8th place. We're going to race him next race around Mexico. Keep ourselves ahead of Carlos Sainz. Blakely now up to a staggering 10 points for the season. It is a staggering 10 points for this car. For that guy, that's staggering. For constructors, eesh, 11 points still. 11 points. We're gonna need a good result in Mexico. We're gonna need a good result in Mexico. What's the plan going to be there? We're going to go with Coulthard. Oh, that was always a plan. We're going to need a good result. Oh man, that was wicked. We never got the result we wanted, but we got a result for Blakely. Didn't look like we were going to get one, especially not in those wet tyres. We had nothing but to come back. That just sheer stroke of luck with the strategy. We went in last minute, off the wets, only person to do it. It was a good call. It was a good call. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that race. Got me going. Aye. Right, what's happening over on Discord? Let's have a quick nose at what else we've got. Infinite loading screens. Paolo.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something.
Is this going to be another no nothing? What is the event? Let's have a look. Lose 50 resource points, up title, sponsor loyalty. Yeah, we don't need any more resource points. We're all good at this point in the season. And it's a quick turnaround. It is a very quick turnaround to the next race. We don't have any team owner training to do, unfortunately. Is there any activities we can plan? 4 days for that. 4 days, 3 days, and 2 days. We can do one thing here. We'll get some fan rating. That's all we're going to get to do at that point. Engineering. I don't think we can do anything, can we? Of course, our rear flap failed. Flap. Is that even going to be done by the end of the season? Yes, it was done straight after Mexico. That's all good. A chassis. Of course, that failed. Engine cover distribution. That will be done after Mexico. That's all good. Powertrain and... yeah. Meh. Research. I'm not going to do any more research. I think the car is finished for the season. Drivers and workforce. We don't really need to do anything here, do we? No. Facility improvements. We have got cash now. What could we do for next season? Is there anything worth doing? It's secondary sponsor, outreach program, audience engagement. Well, that would be good for this channel, wouldn't it? You just got home now, the weather's awful, mate. It's an absolute monsoon here right now. It's so windy, it's so rainy. Is it Storm Amy they've called it, I think? It's absolutely wild here, so I hope you guys are keeping safe out there, wherever it is you are. Corporate facility generates 4% cash more week. Increase the cash bonus for completing your title sponsor season goal by 10%. That's actually quite a good one. 10% extra for the season goal. Improve the terms of failback contract should the title sponsor fail to negotiate. Receive 35 grand each time one or both of your drivers finish on the podium. Yeah, okay. 5 million each time you complete the highest tier of team accolade. Nah, we're not going to do that one. I quite like that one there. Increase the cash bonus for completing your title sponsor season goal by 10%. I think that's quite a big one there. Up in Manchester, the wind's crazy. Yeah, man, I bet it is. It's fucking nuts here. What have we got? 1.3 million if we don't want to be spending too much here. They're all very expensive upgrades. These aren't so bad though. These aren't so bad, and we've got a lot to work through. If we could keep it under 500,000, I'd be happy. Unlock a new development focus for your engineering facility. That's not bad. Research focus for engineering is there. What's higher up? No, they're the two best ones to go with. Which one do we go with? Research or development. I think I'd rather have the development because we've got a lot of parts still to be developed for this car. Takes us down to 800,000. We don't want to spend any more than that right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Mexico. Mexico.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
We've got heave dampers, and they are going to Mr. David Coulthard, the car that we're going to be racing. Yeah. Oh, very nice. Development, what can we develop then? Chassis, yes. Tire analytic data, engine, heave dampers, Neil and Blakely's car. So we'll do that. They'll be here for, I was going to say COTA, that will be for Las Vegas. Yes. Wonderful. Upgrades are on the car. We can go to Mexico. As always, guys, I'm going to quickly go and grab a drink. I've finished the beer. I'm going to quickly go and grab a drink of water, guys. I'll be back in 2 minutes, and we will head over to good old Mexico. What about a second beer? Indeed, what about a second beer? I don't know why. I went for water instead. Just been me talking so much. It's easier when I drink water. Right, let me quickly check what's going on there. First of all, that's all good. The teamwear looks like old Renault ones. Yes, that's kind of half the theory behind that colour. Plus, I like black, gold and white. Beer is indeed holy. God damn it, camera. Beer is indeed holy, but I chose to have water. I'll have some of that after. Spent most of your night fighting with a trampoline, you, and you have missed an absolutely stonking first race tonight, mate. Oh my god, COTA was so goddamn good. You generally missed the thrills of Circuit of the Americas. What's Coulthard's components looking like? Oh, they're not looking too great, actually. Let's just do practice on these components. Get the resource points. We won't screw up the resource points this time. We will try and get all of them done. Unlike what happened with Blakely. What was I thinking there? Yeah, teamwear for next season. That's going to change. I've got 2 thoughts of a car for next season. I am trying my hardest to understand how to import custom livery. Do you guys want a spoiler? The ones I'm kind of looking at. Let me know in the chat. If you want me to spoil it, let me know. If not, I will hold it. I'll let you guys decide whether or not we spoil what next season's car might look like. If we do spoil it, actually, it could maybe go down to a vote. That could be interesting. You guys can decide whether or not I spoil what I want to do with the car for next season. Yeah, that might work. Next session, we want to go to quick practice again, try and get these resource points on the board. 10 minutes 30-ish. God, that went through. Fuel management. That's a good idea, tease, so you could vote. Possibly. I've got a few that are sitting there. It's just my simple brain working out how to import the file into the game file. That's all that's stopping it. Screw it. Okay. So, the options may be Audi livery for the new Audi team, Cadillac livery for the new Cadillac team, Vodafone Mercedes F1 livery, 2005 Renault Championship winning Fernando Alonso livery, or my own custom one that I've been playing about with. It looks awful just now, which is why I'm not overly bothered about using it, but some of the old school liveries, 2005 Renault one does look cool, but looks very strange on this car. It doesn't look like what it should, like where the lines are straight, they've got a bit more of a curve to them, naturally with the shape of the car. Vodafone Mercedes one actually looks really cool, but I've got to pay for that. I don't mind, it's not that dear. There's a few there. Vodafone McLaren, yes, probably one of my favourite liveries of all time as well. So the files are there. It's just, yeah, I don't think it's overly hard to do it. I just need to spend the time to understand how to import it into the game. That's all good. But I might put a poll up, and if I can make it happen, that's what next season's car is going to look like. When would that be? That would be next week. Would it be next weekend? Yes, it would. It would be next weekend. I would have to install that onto the car, so that would work out quite well, actually. Watch this space. We may put a poll up next week. Right, go with the best engine. 31%. This is Mexico, so we need all the power and all the luck in the world to get a result here. 12% on the energy store. Brand new turbocharger. Pretty much brand new control electronics. We'll go with a brand new gearbox as well. Give DC the best opportunity around Mexico. Oh dear.
Radio check, radio check.
Right, car setup first and foremost. Save and load a setup. Load a setup. Where are we here? We are in Mexico. So we still have Brazil, Vegas, Qatar and Abu Dhabi. So Monday will be Brazil and Vegas, and then Friday we'll round out the first season of my team with Qatar and Abu Dhabi. Love Abu Dhabi. Whoa, what a track, Abu Dhabi. I love that. But we're here for Mexico. That's what we're going to do right now. Let's see what kind of time we can get on the board with Mr. David Coulthard. Track looks fairly quiet there. We should get out in free air, which is always good around here. Wouldn't mind a tow up the main straight. Wouldn't mind it. You've got a 1/8 scale model of Amalgam, from Amalgam, with the 2008 Vodafone McLaren Mercedes. Yes. I know you do get delivery in this game already. I believe you do anyway. But you can't use it in my team, I don't believe. If we can, even better. Just things I need to look into. But I've also found the file online. Somebody's already made it and they just sell access to the file basically.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15.
What kind of time can we get in this godforsaken car around Mexico? I don't have high hopes, but I've also got really high hopes. We're up an 11-point deficit in the constructors to Williams that we really want to make up for next season. Get us off to the best start possible. 2 sprints left with Brazil and Qatar as well. Yes, thank you very much for that reminder. I can almost guarantee one of the races around Brazil is going to be wet as well. Every time I race around Brazil, it ends up having at least, oh crap, 1 wet race. Whoa, we've not got the downforce around there. Jeez. We're definitely going to be coming out for a second lap. I've raced this, both ranked races, no, it would have only been ranked racing with the My Team car. And it has so much more grip around the high downforce sections than this car does. Doesn't shock me, I know. But, yeah, let's put us down in 20th place. Oh no. Right, when's everybody else coming out? We've got 5.5 minutes left of quali. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I want a tow. I really want a tow. We're not going to get a tow. God damn it. Look who... Oh, I thought that was Alonso in P1. He's not. He's just top of the board where we are.
Okay, that's P19, P19.
Come on, let's get a better lap this time out. Not an ideal start, clipping that corner. If I can take my time through the S's, get those right, we should make up a half second at least. That double right-hander back there, that's when I talk about the car having no front end. You should be able to clip both apexes simultaneously with the car, and there was absolutely no chance with this thing. Seven tenths, that's good. .8 0.879. Ninth place. We'll take that. Oh, we'll take that. That was a good lap. That was a good lap. But every single lap of the race is going to have to be like that, which is just something that is not sustainable. Where does that... Oh my god, Carlos Sainz is in fifth. Oh. Fifth place for Sainz. That's tough. Albon 19th, Blakely 20th, Lawson 21st. Bortoleto didn't even set a time. Let me hide the camera. Bortoleto just didn't bother setting a time. Last to first challenge from Bortoleto. Here we go. That would be wicked to see, actually. I've never seen the AI do that, but that would be really cool to see. Oh man, good feeling about Mexico. If we can keep up with everybody, get a good turn 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 as well, arguably, in through the double right-handers, as long as we're in a good point by then. Went home for a nap. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, first 6 corners, we think. Turn 1, turn 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. Yeah, first 6 or 7 corners we should be good here for Mexico. Then we come in through the tight S's, DRS strip, back into the stadium section. As long as we're in a good place before the start finish and we have a toe going up the start finish straight, we should be alright here. We should be okay. Our biggest issue, as we know, is straight line speed. So we just need to make sure we have got a toe going up the start finish. If we can do that, we're good. And I say all that, if we can keep our front end, if we can keep our nose through the first few corners, we're in with a chance. We're in with a chance. Look at that stadium, it's so cool.
Back in the 60s, Mexico City would host...
It's so cool. Such a cool stadium.
Off the back of a fantastic... And alongside me in the commentary box...
Oh, maybe there's been a couple of penalties. Typically get penalties, P7.
Okay,
there has been a couple of penalties.
Please, radio check. Okay, here we go. I
right.
know what you can do. Don't let me down.
We're not going to differ from strategies, and I'm not going to take any fuel out. I'm going to keep it 38.5. That big pit straight, we're going to burn a lot of fuel in this race. We ain't waiting about. Oh, we got a fantastic launch. And here's that toe. Look after the front nose. Whoa, we got carried in there. But importantly, we got ahead of Carlos. Job number 1 achieved. And job number 2. We kept our front nose, we got in front of Carlos. We've just stuck up the inside of George Russell, something we had absolutely no right to do. Through the double right-handers. There we go, we've got more grip there. This is where it's going to get tricky with that dirty air. You wouldn't think it, but we are getting a tow at this point. Having a car within about 1.6 seconds, we're still getting a tow. Unfortunately, we have got a much faster McLaren also getting a much better tow, being a bit closer to us as well, but we can stick it back up the inside. What a first lap. What a first lap, up onto the podium with Coulthard. Ferrari 1-2, what dimension are we living in? Yeah, you're kind of right there. It's alright, they'll screw it up on a pit call. They'll bring them in for intermediate tyres on lap 6 or something and expect them to run to the end. There's that front end issue with this car. Doesn't want to turn in under load. And I'm sure I've got 50-50 wing set on this thing. Cancel.
Understood. Copy that.
35 wing I've got in the front of this. Oh yeah, we can't have 50 wing with that big straight. That would just be asking for trouble. And here's our big problem now. Drain the battery, it's okay. On this lap, it's okay. Time for the torpedo! Squeeze Oscar over here, that's good. Turn the battery off. I'm going to try and save some through the S's here. That turn-in's awful. Oscar, I don't mind you going ahead, buddy. Get that DRS line. There we go. The launch he gets out of the corner though, it's wild. Oh, that's not the look back button. That one is. Perfect. That's a nice start. Let's try and settle in now. As I outbrake myself. God. Oh crap. We're pretty cooked here. We're pretty cooked here. We've got no battery. But we got brakes. What do you mean it's bottoming out? They got rid of purposing for this season, did they not? Max Verstappen's out. One less person there to overtake us, that's good. We are absolutely destroying this battery. But it's working. Look how much these Ferraris have checked out already. Seven and 10 seconds. Max Verstappen. Is out the session. Go on, get past me so I can get DRS for the next lap, that'd be great. Help me try and recoup this back a little bit, get some DRS on Oscar Piastri. Oh, Carlos, you cheeky little bugger. Double DRS for Carlos there. Oh, yeah. Missed Apex 1 and 2. Go on, Carlos, you can go ahead. This should be quite the smooth operation to get past Carlos' sides. No need for a torpedo here. Who the hell is that? It's George Russell. Wow, where did you come from? Man, we're causing such a train. Look at all the cars behind us. Oh, excellent. We're a massive roadblock here. George, are you close enough, buddy? You can have the lead going into the stadium. On you go. I'll save my battery. There you go, mate. We should have called this stream something like Bonnie Blue, like plays with 22 men, or plays with 21 other men for the next 50 minutes. And I just lost a bit of my front wing. It's not good. Crap. That's better. There you go, Gio. You're going to take the rest of my wing this lap? Yeah, that Mercedes got a good launch. Come on then. We've just got no front coming through these corners, which is what's killing us in this race. There we go. It's just killing us in this race. We can't maintain anything with having us having no front end. But we've got a good tactic here. Sit with these guys, frustrate them, harvest the DRS, harvest the ERS. It's just going to be this way until the end, which is fun. But one mistake and it's all gone. George is quite far ahead this time. Luckily the straight's about 6 miles long. The only thing in the world longer than the runway in Need for Fast and Furious. My god, went through the motions there. The only bit of road in the world longer than the runway in Fast and Furious. Sorry George, but I had to kind of box out there. The other tricky part here as well is we can't undercut and we cannot let them undercut us. We have to box in the same time as whoever is leading the pack behind us, because an undercut for them, they will absolutely wipe us out here. An undercut for me, I just don't think we've got the pace in this car. Take a wide line in. Oscar tried to capitalise there as well. Sorry buddy, we'll just close that door. Oh, George has got a much bigger gap. What's the tyres looking like? 54, that's why the back end slipped round there. What's our pit strategy? 15 to 19, we're going to have to hold these tyres for a few more laps. Can't wait to see the Ferrari engine in this car. It's going to make such a goddamn difference. And even if we went to a Mercedes engine, but I don't want it to be the same as everybody around us. So Leclerc's pitted early. Leclerc's pitted very early. And he's going to be stuck at the back of the... He is stuck at the back of this train. Jump on the Torpedo Express, ladies and gentlemen, because you ain't getting past. Apart from George. We're playing with George. What's the tyres looking like now? Very, very, very second hand. 211 miles an hour, it's not bad for this car. Considering we're struggling at Monza, what were we, 207, 208 at Monza? 3 miles an hour makes a big difference. Don't let her tell you it doesn't, it makes a big difference. I really want to see what tyres Leclerc's on. If he's done a two-stopper, apologies, if Leclerc's done a two-stopper, then we have absolutely ruined his strategy. And Piastri's fell back as well. When George boxes, we box. Back tyres are gone. Zero grip. Just make sure our pit's set up. Hard tyres next. Perfect. Yeah, when George boxes, guys, we're boxing with him. We need to come out with George to keep this momentum going. Oh man. I know this is a rinse and repeat every lap, but it's working to like an absolute charm. Harvest all through the middle of the lap. Now, we only have to do this because the engine we've got fitted to this car. Fully, like, nothing hidden here. It's not the car, it's the engine. The rest of the car is capable of having a fast race. We've just got no pace in this car at all. Next season is going to be a much different story when we've got a Ferrari unit strapped in the back of this. George is coming in. Oh, that was close. Right, strategy, hard tyres, perfect. Still not seen what tyres Leclerc's on. I missed Leclerc going through. I'd never seen what tyres he was on. No! There goes the strategy. I didn't know we were getting a front wing. I didn't know we needed a front wing. They're not too far ahead, which is a good thing. They're right there. So what we're right now would be net P5, I think. Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, Piastri, ourselves. We're net P5, which isn't bad. I don't know where Carlos Sainz has came out in all of this, actually. Oh man, that's totally screwed us. I didn't know we needed a wing. I didn't bother checking the tab. No. There's Norris. There's Carlos Sainz right there. Close up to him, though. That wing caught your attention. Yeah, that sucks. Carlos should have cold tyres here. With any luck, we can catch him. Okay then, Ocon. Idiot. That's why nobody likes you. That's why I don't like you. Nope. Not good enough. Not good enough. Leclerc and Hamilton absolutely flying up at the top of the pack as well. And we don't have DRS. Oh dear. What's going on, Keith? I hope you're good, mate. I never seen you sneak in. I hope you're well. Time for a torpedo. Maybe not, we're a bit too far back. Oh man, that wing has absolutely screwed us. I don't like you, Ocon. That's why I've done that. Ocon deserved that, sorry. .1 off of Sainz though. Missed opportunity, I should have let Lando go through. We could have dragged each other forward. What's Ocon done? Just be a scumbag in real life, I don't like him. Real life personal vendetta carried over to a video game. Oh, this goddamn engine. I had to do that for the sake of our race, okay? Bump into Lando there. We need to start playing the DRS games again. Pull each other forward. Try and close up to Sainz. The only way I can do that is by abusing Lando Norris. Not something I thought I would have said tonight. Although I feel to our detriment, we may have damaged his front wing because he's now 2 seconds behind. That did not work out the way I wanted it to. I know everybody abuses him, but I don't like that. Lando's my guy. He's my favourite driver. I don't like him getting abused. Although I think my wife would like to. If you're watching Louise, I'm sorry. You're literally sitting right there in the other room. But yeah, that's her. That's her crush. Lando Norris and Charlie Hunnam. We've managed to catch this pack by ourselves, so I assume it's Nico Hülkenberg that's held the pack up, which isn't a bad thing for us. He must have started on hards to be up this far. Switchback. Nope. Torpedo. Yep. There we go, back where we belong. To mess with everybody's day. But our biggest problem still is we have no freaking power. 2:14 we got up to there. Jeez. Torpedo time. There we go, back in our rightful spot, guys. Hülkenberg saved our race. I bet you Russell's sitting in the car like, oh my god, not this guy again. Not this again. Who have we got ahead? Antonelli and Stroll. Looks like they guys have still got to pit as well. So that's alright. There you go, mate. Wait, you click away for 2 seconds, what happened to the smooth operator? Mate, so much happened so quickly. So much happened so quickly. Mate, it's been a good few races tonight. It's been a good couple of races we've had. Kota in Mexico. Completely different circumstances. But it's been a good few races. Another 15 laps of this though. George seemed a little bit tentative about passing me there. No idea why. Right, so what we got up ahead? 29.5 seconds to Charles Leclerc. I don't even think I've got the ability, not the ability, the pace, the power the performance to actually break DRS from these guys if I really wanted to. Carlos, your time to shine, my friend. It's your time to shine. Tell you what, that Williams looks quick. That Williams is very quick. We've got to go. We've got to see if we can break DRS here. No. Screwed it up to start with. Going to get all the track limits. No. I need to try and break DRS. 2.5 seconds. Can I hold this? 3 seconds. They must have came together. Oh, locked up, no. They've came together. We've got a chance here to break. Well, we've broke DRS with 3.3. We've got a chance to kind of try and hold this now and actually chill for a few laps. Somebody's going to catch up inevitably. We've not got the pace. And if I keep doing corners like that, they're going to be on us in no time. George Russell's fell away. Lando Norris is up into 5th. Sainz is 4th. I really don't want Sainz in 4th. We need to outscore him by 11 points. Well, that was the stroke of luck we needed. 3.5 now to Lando Norris, which is cool. He'll probably catch us up in 2 to 3 laps, probably. With the pace difference up the back straight, or the main straight, sorry. Good times. 3.5 seconds to Norris. 3.2 seconds to Norris. He's going to catch us so quickly. I reckon 2 to 3 laps, and then we go back to our strategy. Fight, 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 fight. Elbows out, dive bomb, DRS. Give them the lead into the stadium. Take it back up the straight. Oh man, this is good. Still going to go with the same strategy though. Through this part, we're going to harvest as much as possible. Ooh, well, tyres. .5. So what's that, 7-8 tenths now he's taking out as this lap? Yeah, 2 to 3 laps we'll get a respite. Fuel situation's not bad, 1.6 laps. But with us being up on the rev limit for so long in this lap, yeah, we're going to be using a lot. 2 seconds now with Norris. Guys, this has actually turned out to be an absolutely epic race. Both of them actually. Kota was fantastic. Loved the Kota race, but this has worked out so well for us. So well. Qualified wherever it was. We started the race 7th, I know that much. And it's just went from strength to strength to strength. Now Lando's starting to catch. Next lap he will be on us. Just got to make sure I can break DRS here. 1.3 seconds, we should be okay this lap. Next lap he's going to be on us. We're going to be in DRS. Next lap, that's cool. Although it is 9/10 here, that's way too close for my liking. We'll keep it, but we're going to have to then go back into the battle next lap. 7 laps of that battle that we're doing. Oh, it's going to be fun to the end of the race. With tyres that are quickly disappearing as well. Right, here he is, 4/10, that's fine. Back to the old games, guys. It's back to the game. Norris, Sainz, and George Russell. Little loss of the rear end there for Lando Norris and for us. Just as we came round the second part of the corner there, we lost the back end, and that's really compromised us coming up the straight. Wow, this is so close. Carlos Sainz, not Carlos, yeah, it's Carlos Sainz, sorry, has got so much speed in that Williams. Let's go, let's go. Yeesh. Oh, the back tyres are really going, guys. I don't know if we've got it this time. I don't think we've got it. But Carlos Sainz has completely fell away, which is good. I think it's going to be torpedo time. Elbows out, shoved Lando onto the grass there, needs must. Put him back into the grips of Carlos Sainz actually. Not Carlos Sainz, sorry, George Russell. Hopefully they can now hold each other up. Hi Lando, there's your space back. I wasn't happy with the gap coming into that section. Oh, the tyres are done for. What's going on, Jabby Home Man? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Never seen you sneaking in tonight. Torpedo time. Back tyres are screwed, man. Come on, 5 more laps, just like this. I have just looked back there as well, and it does appear that Alexander Albon is right on the back of Carlos Sainz, which means they're scoring double points again. And all this effort is going to be for pretty much nothing. We need to outscore Williams by 11 points to be even. Oh, Lando's got so much more grip. It's torpedo time. Meow. I had to hold him out there. I didn't collide with him, I held him out. There's a massive difference. I held him out. Come on, Lando. Oh, it's George now, it's George. Better. Better that time. The back tyres are totally gone, but that was much better that time. So we're having more fun when it's George ahead. Easier to catch. No, outbrake myself. Crap. Oh, there it goes. All of that for nothing. Oh, that's so annoying. At least we can have some fun to the end, but that 3-second penalty is going to suck. Ran out of tyres, unfortunately. I mean, it's not the worst situation behind us right now. It's not the worst situation. Can I actually be a race car driver here and stretch these guys out for a couple of laps? I don't think I can. I'm certainly going to give it my best shot. 1.8 and 2.3. We're going to lose a lot up these straights, I know that. But can I maybe salvage something? Can I maybe try and salvage a 5th place? I don't think I'm going to manage it, but I'm going to give it my best try. No, that left rear is just killing me. And there's Norris already caught up. We've got nothing at the back. Come on, Lando, maybe you and I could stretch away here. Although you are the hardest of the 3 to keep up with. And George is right on the back of me as well. Gonna have to play a little defence. Is that 3-second penalty? I don't think it's going to matter what I do. I'm going to be 5th or 6th here. Oh crap, too heavy. Was that defensive enough? The biggest loss of all of this is Carlos Sainz. He's so close behind, he's going to score points. He's going to score more points than us, sorry. Whoa, we've got nothing. Where do we end up? Oh, that hurts. Oh god. Oh, that hurts. P9.
And Lewis Hamilton takes
oh, that's rough.
and once again wins.
Wow.
To overcome the
A penalty is a penalty. We should have been on that podium.
It's not easy, and it really shows.
Oh, that's rough.
And you can.
All that work. 2 races in a row, actually. All of that work we done. And,
An absolutely
yeah.
wild weekend of Formula One action.
So Russell,
I can't wait
Sainz,
to see
Norris,
what's next.
Albon, Tsunoda, and Alonso all capitalised out of that. And Esteban Ocon, 3/10 of a second. Oh dear me, that hurts. What hurts even more is Sainz and Albon. 20 points they scored. We scored 2. Oh no. They're stretching on us. Blakely, absolute last again. Where does that leave everything then? Let's have a look. Driver standings. We're P9, which is still good for Coulthard. Happy with that. Only 1 point behind Carlos Sainz. We're not doing too bad there. That's okay. Content with that. Oh dear, that's not a good look. 39 points now. I don't think we're going to catch that. What have we got left? 4 races. It's going to take a miracle at this point for us to catch up with all of that. Oh man, what a good couple of races tonight though. What a good couple of races. And what have we got tomorrow? On Monday we will have Brazil and Vegas. Again, another good couple of races. Vegas is going to suck for us, that big long straight. Brazil we should be good. Brazil, we should be good, but Vegas is gonna suck for us. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not even looking forward to Vegas at this point. Then we go over to another two favourable races, Abu Dhabi and Qatar. I'm actually okay with those. We could still do that. 39 points across 4 races. We'd have to outscore them by both drivers by 10 points per races. 10 points per race. 2 sprint races will add into that as well though. If we could score 10 points across the 2 sprint races, which is a massive ask, but it is Brazil and it is Qatar. If we could score 10 points across both of those sprints, then we're a 30-point deficit for the other 4 races. It's technically still doable. I'm not going to completely rule it out, but it feels like it's a bit much to ask. Owner training, what can we do at this point? Focusing on next season, reduce time taken to research upgrades by 15%, unlock a new team restructure, impact the morale to engineering, not right now, fan rating each time a facility improves. We'll come back to all of those ones. Increase the hiring of personnel whilst in sentiment. Risky counter offers for drivers with 10% chance of succeeding. We don't need to worry about that now. Increase corporate facilities. Weekly resource points. 10% more fan ratings. Is this all fan rating this side? I mean, we do start need. We do need to start working on all of this. We're just not earning the team owner stuff as quick as we want to. Sponsor count offers with 10% better chance. Engineering's the one for me. The car's awful. We need better engineering. What's over this side? Impact driver perception, more positive when engineering workforce at 90. Yeah, let's do that one there. Get all that focus on first. 3 races on Monday again. Yes, it is. It's 3 races Monday and Friday. Because we've got 2 sprint races each time. Training program for the owner, that's all good. Let's just get all of this lined up for us. Increase the rate of hiring for personnel facility by 50%, and corporate we will do personnel. What happened there? What happened there? There we go. Right, that's cool. Then we want to go over to F6. That will take us to engineering. Don't like any of these top ones. We like these ones at the bottom. And that's all it's going to be right there before we head on over to is it Brazil? Is it Vegas? No, it's Brazil then Vegas, yes. Personnel. Blakeling, focus and perception. Driver talks. Oh, that's a good one. Yes. And we will also do focus for those guys too. Hey, that's a good week for the drivers. Reduce running costs, absolutely. Fan rating, there we go. That's all that kind of stuff done. So, where does this leave us then? 4 races left for the season. Ideally, I don't want to be spending all too much more money. Kind of want to be looking at facility improvements heading into next season. What's happened here? Engine power and energy recovery systems. I think at this point, where we're now sitting, all things have to go to David Coulthard. We need to have the best car possible to fight Williams. I mean, what are they? 1, 2, 3 cars ahead of us in the vehicle comparisons. All parts at this point have to go to David Coulthard. And of course, DRS fails yet again. Okay, that might come through this week ahead of Brazil. 2 DRS upgrades, possibly. Wheel rim covers. Chassis. 1 chassis improvement. Both of them came through, that's cool. Would any of these come through? No. Come through before Vegas though, that's a good one. What's going on, dog? You've joined us right at the very end of tonight. I've just spent money on something I didn't want to spend money on. What a dingbat. As for all of this, I think we've done as much as we need to do this season where we're positioned right now. We need to... Okay, there we go. There's our next part. That's what we're going to do for facility upgrades, is concentrate on the chassis department. We need to unlock the next level of upgrades. Powertrain, we'll leave that till next season. We're taking a new PU for next season. Aerodynamics, we're there or thereabouts as well. So what we now need to take a look at is facility improvements and we need more chassis upgrades. Resource, aero, morale in the chassis department is easier to improve. We're not worried about that. Unlock a new tier of durability, allows you to research 2 more programs for durability. These are all durability, I'm not focused on any of that. We're looking for chassis. There we go, 1.11 million, that's actually alright. Unlock a new tier of chassis upgrades, absolutely. And it's not even going to take that long, 14 days. Happy days indeed. Nothing getting done for personnel right now. We've only got 400k left. What was the other one we were looking at? Was it even in here? No, it wasn't. It was in corporate. We're going to do that as well if it's still there. No, it's not. Was it in engineering? There was one about 400k. It's that one there. Yeah, we can leave that. That's all good. That's all good. So research, we're not doing any research. Personnel, we don't have any personnel to worry about. Corporate, we don't have any corporate to worry about. Let's push forward. Let's see what upgrades come through. Let's see how good we can
Very
make
satisfactory, Chief.
David
Take a
Coulthard's
look.
car. The facilities request your attendance at today's meeting to help me resolve an issue. Unless it's giving me money, I don't care. Oh, no. Oh, you've just gave that to me, okay. The sponsor study resulted in reallocated excess resources to the air department. Morale's up 5% and research discount of 30% for floor fences. We might as well take it. We might as well take it. So research, floor fences. Where are they? There. 790 resource points. We'll take it. We'll take the research. Why not? We have got upgrades. Oh, how many have we got? Just one. Redistribution of the engine cover, again, is going directly to David Coulthard. He's our best chance of closing that gap to Williams to round out the season. Hey. Right. Rear wing flap has finally done. That must have auto-assigned to Blakely's car because it was already on Coulthard, so that makes sense. We've got 500 grand left. Let's take a look then. Where, if, can we spend 500 grand? Or 300 would be the best. Roll dampers wouldn't be bad. Monocoque structures too much. Powertrain, can't do anything there. I don't want to waste the money for next season. I think Aero's going to be the way forward. We've got high speed races. Yeah, it's going to be Aero. So, front wing gurney flaps. Yeah, we'll take this one here. Oh no, these have all partially been developed, right? Let's go with secondary flaps. Secondary flap. We'll get that for Vegas, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. It's a lot of upgrades in a short period of time, and we've still got a couple to come through here and some money. Are we going to get the intercooler? Are we going to get the maximum slot gap for DRS? These are big ones. We did get it. Oh, we didn't get floor
Great
fence.
news. The development of a part is complete, and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit
Not too
the
fond of
assigned
much
upgrade
flappage.
screen and have a look.
Right, so that'll come in time for Vegas. That's frustrating. Well, I'm sure these will carry over for next season, so it's fine. Improved energy cell stores. Why does this keep failing? Another 200 grand thrown at that. But we need it. It's got to happen. We'll get that onto Blakely's car as well. That'll be good for Gasly for next season. Intercooler. Of course it failed. I'm not wasting the money on it. I know it's going to hurt. I know it's going to suck. But I'm not wasting the money on it. what was I going to do there as well? Yes, some of this is now done, so we can focus on other facility improvements. Where are we with everything? Engineering, chassis breakthrough. Is there anything else we can do here for chassis? A new tier of aerodynamics. No, that's literally going to take all of our money. We can't touch that. Personnel, all of it's going to take our money, and all of that's going to take our money. We're not going to spend it. We're not going to spend it. Workforce, we're all good there. Drivers, we're all good there. We've got David Coulthard for next season. Lucas Blakely, you're out of here. Pierre Gasly is ours for next season as well. Engineering, assign an upgrade. Oh, don't mind if I do. I didn't know that came through. That's a lot of upgrades just been thrown at David Coulthard's car. Jeez. Where does that put that car? So V-Carb have had a big upgrade as well here. So they're still ahead of... Yeah, V-Carb are still ahead of David Coulthard's car, but Blakely's car is now on par with the Alpines, and we are clear, absolutely clear of the Kick Saubers. Oof. I love Flapdock. Where does this leave us? All of this is getting researched. I don't want to waste any money on powertrain. Do we start looking at reliability? What have we still got here? Owner XP each time. Do you know what? That's not a bad one actually to start looking at. Morale and aero, morale and chassis, powertrain, unlock a new tier of durabilities. 2 durabilities in a one time. I'm going to do the owner XP first. That's a good one to spend the money on. Cool. And with all of that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been a blast. 3 wicked races, 2 at Kota, 1 at Mexico. It was insane. Thank you all so much. Had an absolutely wicked time tonight. We'll come back on Monday and we will of course tackle Brazil and Las Vegas. Lots of upgrade on Coulthard's car. I think that thing's going to be a rocket ship for us next week. On Monday, sorry. So I will see you all on Monday for Formula 1 2025 for the penultimate episode of Season 1 of my team. I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Have a fantastic weekend and I will catch up with you all on Monday.